The biggest mistake medical device manufacturers make in Asia. Let's start with a question that OMC Medical receives almost every week. A manufacturer says, "We want to enter Asia." Then they ask, should we start with Hong Kong or China? At first glance, the answer seems obvious. Both markets are geographically close. Both serve Chinese-speaking populations. Both are important healthcare markets. Many companies assume, if I can enter Hong Kong, entering China should be easy. Or, if I register in China, Hong Kong should automatically accept my product. Unfortunately, neither assumption is correct, and this misunderstanding costs manufacturers months of delay, tens of thousands of dollars, failed distributor negotiations, regulatory rejections, lost market opportunities. The reality is, Hong Kong and China operate under completely different medical device regulatory systems, different authorities, different registration pathways, different documentation requirements, different timelines, different costs, different compliance expectations. Today, we'll answer one of the most important questions for medical device manufacturers. Which market is easier, Hong Kong or China? We'll cover regulatory framework comparison, registration process step-by-step, timeline comparison, cost comparison, documentation requirements, clinical data expectations, local representative requirements, common mistakes, hidden costs, best market entry strategy. Which market should come first? Let's begin. Part 1. Understanding the two markets. Hong Kong Market Overview. Hong Kong operates under Medical Device Administrative Control System, MDACS. Characteristics: more flexible, internationally aligned, documentation-driven, lower regulatory burden, faster market access. Many companies use Hong Kong as first Asia entry point, distributor validation market, regional expansion hub. China Market Overview. China operates under National Medical Products Administration, NMPA. Characteristics: highly regulated. Technical, review intensive. Local testing requirements. Strong documentation scrutiny. Extensive regulatory oversight. China offers massive market size, large hospital network, significant long-term revenue opportunities. However, market opportunity comes with increased compliance obligations. Part 2. Regulatory Authority Comparison. Hong Kong. Review focus. Device safety. Performance evidence. Existing approvals. Documentation consistency. Key advantage: existing international approvals often support submissions. Examples: CE marking, FDA clearance, Health Canada approvals. China. Review focus. Technical safety. Clinical evidence. Local compliance. Registration testing. Product performance. Key challenge: China frequently requires additional evidence beyond existing approvals. Many manufacturers underestimate this requirement. Part 3. Step-by-step registration process comparison. Hong Kong process. Step 1. Device classification. Step 2. Gap assessment. Step 3. Local responsible person appointment. Step 4. Technical documentation preparation. Step 5. Submission. Step 6. Clarifications. Step 7. Registration completion. China process. Step 1. Classification determination. Step 2. Local legal agent appointment. Step 3. Testing strategy. Step 4. Technical documentation preparation. Step 5. Clinical evaluation review. Step 6. Product testing. Step 7. Submission. Step 8. Technical review. Step 9. Supplement requests. Step 10. Approval. Immediately you can see, China involves significantly more regulatory steps. Part 4. Timeline comparison. This is one of the biggest deciding factors. Hong Kong timeline. Documentation preparation 1 to 3 months. Review 2 to 8 months. Average timeline 3 to 12 months. China timeline. Classification 1 to 2 months. Testing 3 to 12 months. Technical review 6 to 12 months. Clarifications variable. Average timeline 12 to 24 plus months. Example: a manufacturer entering Hong Kong may begin commercial activities within months. The same device in China may require over a year before approval. Part 5. Cost comparison. This is where many manufacturers are surprised. Let's discuss real cost categories. Hong Kong costs, direct costs, regulatory consulting, LRP services, documentation preparation, submission support, hidden costs, label updates, clarification responses, distributor onboarding. Overall, generally lower. China costs, direct costs, regulatory consulting, legal agent, product testing, translation, technical review support, additional costs, laboratory testing, clinical evaluation support, document legalization, ongoing compliance, hidden costs, delayed launch, retesting, additional data requests, multiple review cycles. Cost reality. Many manufacturers budget for registration. Few budget for delays. And delays often become the most expensive part of market entry. Part 6. Documentation requirements comparison. Hong Kong documents typically includes device description, intended use, risk management file, clinical evidence, labeling, existing approvals, quality certificates. China documents includes technical dossier, product specifications, clinical evaluation, test reports, manufacturing information, labeling, Chinese language documentation, legal documentation. China generally requires more extensive documentation. Part 7. Top 7 mistakes manufacturers make. Mistake 1. Assuming Hong Kong and China are the same market. Result: wrong regulatory strategy. Mistake 2. Using Hong Kong documentation directly in China. Result: technical review issues. Mistake 3. Ignoring testing requirements in China. Result: major timeline delays. Mistake 4. Choosing representatives based solely on price. Result: communication failures. Mistake 5. underestimating translation requirements. Result, documentation inconsistencies. Mistake 6, ignoring classification risks. Result, wrong submission pathway. Mistake 7, entering China before building regional experience. Result, higher cost and complexity. Real example. A manufacturer attempted China first. After 18 months, approval remained pending. Meanwhile, competitors entered Hong Kong, generated revenue, built distributor relationships, and expanded regionally. Regulatory strategy directly impacts business success. Part 8. Which market is easier? Let's answer the question. Which market is easier? For most manufacturers, Hong Kong. Why? Faster process, lower cost, less regulatory complexity, reduced documentation burden, faster commercialization. Which market is larger? China, by a significant margin. Which market should come first? For many manufacturers, Step 1, Hong Kong. Step 2, regional expansion. Step 3, China preparation. This approach often reduces risk and improves ROI. Final takeaway. Hong Kong and China are not competing regulatory systems. They serve different strategic purposes. Hong Kong offers faster access, lower cost, easier entry, regional credibility. China offers massive opportunity, larger investment, greater complexity, longer timelines. The smartest manufacturers don't ask which market is better. They ask which market fits my regulatory and commercial strategy first. And that single decision can save years of effort and significant compliance costs. Talk to OMC Medical. Planning to enter Hong Kong, China, or both? Need help with Hong Kong MDAC registration, China NMPA registration, local responsible person services, China legal agent services, classification strategy, technical documentation, regulatory gap analysis, market entry planning. OMC Medical can help. Our experts support medical device manufacturers through every stage of global market access. Talk to an OMC Medical expert today. Request a regulatory assessment. Build the right strategy, reduce approval delays, and expand into Asia with confidence. See you in the next OMC Medical Regulatory Guide.